Are people with good credit and 20 actually getting quotes over 8 on 30 years fixed this week? Single-family primary residence. Edit jumbo or points? 7.6520 on 500K. Better is quoting me frigging 8.5. Screw that. Got a quote at 6.625 at the local credit union yesterday. 30 down, not a jumbo, good credit, etc. I'm at 7.7 if I bought now. I was quoted at 6.9 with 10 down conventional, 797 credit score, 380K home. I just talked with multiple lenders today, as there is a house that popped up we were super interested in. 20 down on 500K. 800 credit score, 7.98 interest, no points, closing cost 13.4K, mortgage payment 2,932 with taxes insurance 3,473. Would really suck giving up that 4 we have now, but I feel like I can actually buy a house right now without bidding 100K over like we were a year ago. 8.1240 on $600,000. Credit score 795. Eastern WA edit numbers are for today and no points. 7.625 30-year no points 10 down SFH on $170,000. $500,000. Bank of America. Today's mortgage rates. Loan type rate APR points monthly payment. 30-year fixed 7.750.1250.746 $3,333. 15-year fixed 6.7507.1070.958 $4,046. Not quite that bad with a score 740. Just got pre-approval saying 7.875. 1.25 higher than when I got 2 months ago. Yeah, it's pretty bad right now. No, the 8 is average. So plenty get lower, plenty get higher. In your situation as described, it's usually lower. Bought a fixer-upper that's 3,300 square feet with 110 acres. 4.5 BR. Office and 3 baths for $225K. We've got a lot done. All new HVAC with ref air and 2 new furnaces and 2 new water heaters, all new plumbing to and under. House. The major work left is replacing a sill plate and putting in a new retaining wall in a dugout. Crawl space. We think it'll be about 20K for that. I'm now unable to do much heavy work, so we're wondering whether to sell low as is or have that work done and get a higher price. This is in Stanley, NM, which is equidistant from Albuquerque and Santa Fe. Good credit, 20 down. My last quote was something like 7.65. And that was a few weeks ago. 7.37513 on 550K. Condo life it is. We were getting 7.6 before buying the rate down, SFH, also a jumbo loan. We did not proceed lol. 7.8 with 20 down on 310K. You guys must hate money. Prices are way too high for these interest rates. Try your investment broker. They may have a mortgage business and can give attractive rates commensurate with your assets with them. Rates a little better today. 30 years FX conventional 7.580 LTV with delivery fee hits under 780. Also depends on loan size. Bigger is better. Jumbo lucky to get 7.75. 7.0 with 10,800 CS. 750K home. It's tough out there. Damn, I felt bad getting 6.375 60 days ago. This rate rise is unreal. 2 weeks ago, locked in on 6.3 on a jumbo 15 years mortgage. no points, 20 down, 760 credit score. Yup. 7.2520 and 469K. No debt and both great credit. Close Friday. Chase. 5 or 20 down on $630,000. 790 credit score. 8.1 APR. No points. There was some policy that passed 6 months ago or so. I'm a little hazy on the details, but essentially more qualified buyers were going to start seeing higher rates than lower qualified buyers. Essentially, they were going to subsidize the cost of lending to the lower qualified buyers by raising the rates on people that are lower risk. The trick here is to buy new. I'm selling my home for $430,000 and buying a new build. The builder is offering 4.99 for 30 years if I go through DHI. D.R. Horton's lender. Putting $100K down and my mortgage is going up only $500 a month. 7.65 today on $2 million. Conventional with 800 credit. 7.85 if using physician mortgage and 10 down with no PMI. SoCal is still wild. But just wanted to be ready in case a deal popped up. Will likely just rent an equivalent home at 1/3 the cost to buy until there is more inventory. The cost of a SFH in these thread responses is always a bummer to read when living in Los Angeles. I bought a condo in 2021 and keep an eye on things for when we are ready to upgrade to a house. But timing seems pretty bad, not that it's ever great here. Just axed this morning. Was quoted 7.25 no points. Great credit. Down payment 20. 30-year fixed. Still too high to buy though with how crazy the house prices are. Weary. You can get a Wyoming WCDA first-time homebuyer house for 6 comes with a $10K interest-free loan. For down payment and closing costs. We were offered 7.99 with 28 down on $230K with good credit. Yes. A buddy of mine got married and started house hunting this week. Got a pre-approval on Tuesday for 8.02 with 20 down. He's no longer house hunting. Should be able to get high 6 low 7 with loaner buy downs. Just moved in this week. 6.49. 810 credit. 22 down on $780K. Boston, Massachusetts. Rate was locked in at the beginning of August. I got 7.8 with a $200K income on a $400K house with $100K down. I'm going to take it and wait for the house market to start to fold, followed by rate reductions so it doesn't collapse. It's not the worst time to buy if you have the income for the payment. I don't think we will see a 2008 level collapse where people making $50K a year at financing $500K homes. How are people taking loans with 8 interest rate? Are you millionaires? YOLO? I haven't quoted an 8 yet, but I have a client that just went under contract on a $100,000 condo. I have a feeling tomorrow will be the day. I could sure go for some mean tweets right about now. Ha ha ha, I would be careful about taking what you see here as being valid. Reddit is like some mystical fairyland bubble where no matter what's going on in the world, everyone here gets rates too lower than the rest of the country. Average rate here gets 6.5. Average rate gets 0.8. Hell, if rates get low enough, I bet my life I could find 100 people who are getting paid by the bank to get a mortgage. Every time I see these posts, I wonder if folks are aware of some of the cheapest mortgage lenders I've come across from a rate standpoint. PenFed and Optimum Home Mortgage. Both of those offered rates that bested competitors by a wide margin. I'm seeing a ton of $300,000 to $500,000 houses. Where the do y'all live? Alabama? I'm in the market and can't find anything below $700,000 in Texas.